gentlemen, we do not have time for goofing around. We ain't got no time for your games, your shenanigans, your tomfoolery. We're too busy pulling off some games, shenanigans, and tomfoolery. Oh, that's right. Because you know, despite the fact that it's Sunday morning, it has got to be go time for day 180, almost in a row, of Office Hours. That's right, Office Hours, the daily check-in across all 5 fandoms. I'm talking about youtube.com/scamschooled, nearly 2 million subscribers. youtube.com/modernrogue, 1.7 million subscribers and climbing. The hardest of the hardcores, the elites, at twitch.tv/nightattack. x.com/wood with over 1 million alleged followers. We'll see. Where are they following me? Off a cliff. What are you, a bunch of lemmings? Who knows? I don't know. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? I just realized I completely forgot to open up the chat, which means I've got to cover while my body does one thing and my brain does something else. That's one of the things we talk about on this very program. It's about neuroscience, among other things. There we go. So I'm going to do testy. There we go. And now, finally, I can welcome to you these fine folks. The Diamond Club, the elites, the hardcores, the one who've earned the right. They've paid the iron price to flash the secret sigil of the Diamond Club elite. All right, listen up. We've got a big thing to talk about today, but we got to start by revisiting Scam School episode. If you're new here, Scam School, it was the show what put me on the map. It transformed the face of deception. You ever notice how magic is respected now? How it's more ethnically and culturally diverse? Have you noticed that, in other words, magic is good? You're welcome. I did that for you. I seized the power, the secrets from the elites in their ivory wizard towers, and I brought it down to the populace. The elites did not like that. The cool ones did. They understood what I was up to. They understood that what I was doing in the long term would be a good thing for magic. They're cool. We're cool. We're all cool here. Some of the grumbling masses had some grumbles, though. Guess what? All that's happening again. Only this time, it's not the secrets of how to vanish a coin, although that's part of it. It's the secrets of how you get deceived, because guess what? The bad guys have robots, and the robots are getting good at deception. What happens to deception in the age of AI? That's what we're focused on. And so we got to get our boots in the muck. This is a great metaphor. I'm going to land all this. We got to get our feet wet. There we go. We got to get started by remembering how we deceive each other. And so that brings us to this episode of Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. And today, it's a simple gag. It's a low-stakes affair that isn't going to get you much by itself. It's a way to casually draw attention to yourself and set up a very simple puzzle that you can do and they can't. We're going to watch the entire episode. I'm going to give you guys behind-the-scenes talk. Put your questions in the chat, and then we're going to find out secrets and play games and or shenanigans afterwards. Here we go.
This week, a totally fair game, except for the fact that you decide who wins. This diabolical episode of Scam School brought to you by the evil geniuses at Squarespace. Welcome to the show that's like finding $20 in the pocket of your best friend's winter coat. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and there's nothing better than a gag where you decide who wins and, better yet, who loses anytime, anywhere. With that in mind, we're going to check out the tip-over box. I cannot believe this. This is hugely exciting for me. 2 genuine Scam School fans who came out just to be on the show. What's going on? I'm Brian. What are your names?
My name's Matt.
Matt, it's good to meet you, Matt.
Good to meet you, Brian.
And Drew. Drew, excellent. We're going to make up a game here, right? Every bar has got matches. Actually, I say that, but we're in California, and I don't know for sure that every bar does have matches.
Not so much.
But this is something that looks stupidly easy, but is actually pretty hard. What you do is you get a box of matches. You got to empty it out. You notice that we emptied the box of matches. I'm going to set it right here. I'm going to put my hand underneath so it's balanced, right? And it's especially tough after you've had a few drinks. But if you get it up just right,
Okay.
You don't look impressed. You
Okay.
you say the word impressive, but clearly you're not impressed. Here, look, you try. Go for it.
Okay.
Back of the, there you go. Back of the finger.
They said it couldn't be done. Come on.
Oh! It's harder than you think, right? Here, you try. Go for it.
Clearly I'm Californian.
Oh, well, you see, and then you slipped off the other end, right? So I'm going to tell you the secret on this one, right? And the thing is with this gag, you've got to, the problem is you get like halfway up and then you kind of stop. That's when you got to have a stopping point. And then you go up by single degrees, a little bit at a time, because if you go too far in the top part, it's going to roll over and then you're done. Right?
Right.
Try it again. Try it again. All right,
All right.
Go most of the way up and then stopping point. Don't forget the stopping point. Stopping point, all right, and then ease it up, ease it up, ease it up, ease it up. Ease it up. And
Victory. There we go.
victory, right?
That was impressive.
Yeah, it's super simple. You say the same thing, same thing. You get it
Right.
lined up, hit the staging point about halfway up. All right, now slowly, slower than that. Down.
Lower than that. I'm a little.
No, here, show them how it's done. Show us
Matt's
how it's
usually
done.
really good at slow.
You go up, and you're done.
And he's making
See?
it look easy.
It's gotta be nice and easy. There you go, around there, and then you go up, slowly. Oh, slowly. No, it's too much.
Oh.
It's too much.
I can't do
You
it.
want to try it once more? You're giving it too
I'll
easy.
do it. I'll do it once
This is
more.
the problem with Scam School fans, is they know. They're just
There's
like,
something
dude.
up.
You're like, dude, you're Brian Brushwood. I'm not buying a second of any of this.
All right, we'll give it one more chance. One more
That's
chance.
still better. For real?
I'll do it this time.
All right, I tell you what, you get it this time, I buy you a beer.
All right.
You don't get it this time, you buy me a beer, and then I talk some more after the break.
Okay, we can do that. All right.
Come on, beer's on the line, man. No pressure.
Up. Nice and gentle.
It's almost
super
there.
gentle. Super gentle. Don't let it.
Come on,
That's one beer, but I'll explain to you how you win this gag after the break. We're going to talk about the sponsors that make Scam School possible. All right, guys, let's talk about Squarespace. By now, you know that everyone who's ever mattered in the history of the internet is switching over to Squarespace. I've done it, Jeff Kanata's done it, the guys from FilmRide have done it, and you know why we're switching over. You know that they have templates that look like they were custom made by an award-winning designer. You already know how easy it is to make changes and update. You could be a brain-dead monkey and make this site. And you know that you could create an account in 30 seconds with no credit card right now. The only question is, when you sign up for Squarespace, and you will, whose promo code are you going to use?
Rogue. You're
Put
going to
in the
use promo code Rogue.
Scam School, all
No,
one word.
use
and
promo
not
code
only will
Rogue.
you get 10% off the
R-O-G-U-E.
lifetime of your
Spell
order,
it
not only
right.
will you be using
Rogue.
the best website publishing system on the internet, but you'll also be giving mad props to the people who keep you swimming in free booze here at Scam School. By the way, you may want to get on that account fast because I'm working on a brand new scam I hope to bring you in the next couple of weeks that relies on the Squarespace system. Details to come. Stick around. Now, this is one of those beautiful I can do it, you can't gigs, right?
Obviously.
Now, traditionally, the way the magician always does this, or the scam artist, is that they'd be like, look, I'm awesome and you're not, over and over and over again. One of the things that I'm so jazzed about is there's two of you, so I can decide one of you would always be able to make it, and the other one would be totally punked, right? It's blindingly simple. All you need to do is find a matchbox that has the same design on both sides.
How hard is it to find a pack that is actually double-sided like that?
That's the best part. I actually found a couple of matchbooks that happen to be double-sided. You can usually find them at hotel bars or anything that's branded. In this case, I didn't happen to have one before we set up this shoot, so all I did was take two regular matchbooks, cut them apart, and splice them into one fake two-sided one. So you don't even have to find a two-sided one if you have a hard time doing that. All right? Dump the matches out. When you do it, make sure that the tray is normal so that you come up and just very slowly, very carefully raise your hand until it sits. That's the other thing too. Real quick, I want you to notice that if you have it too far down, there's no way to get it lined up. It'll always fall right over. Now, for grins, to show that it's hard, for both of you, set it up the other way. You'll notice what I did was I set it up tray side down for both of you the first time, so that as you come up, it rolls over. Same thing for you. Set it up tray side down. Comes up, and it's over. And now at this point, hopefully, both of you guys are thinking, all right, dude, it is harder than it looks. And so you still think it's skill-based. That's when I flip it. You notice I don't do it again. What I do is I explain, very slowly come up, and then stop, and then move forward. And now I set it up right for this guy. And this is great, and forgive me, neither of you guys is a cute girl. But if there was a cute girl and her boyfriend or whatever, I would make sure to set it up for the girl, my lady, with the tray side down, and then up he goes, and then stop. And then I'd say, it's easy, freaking try it.
Oh, me, the jealous boyfriend.
That's right. Oh, you can't do
Take my
it.
girlfriend away from me.
That's right. No. Now, I tell you, if you want to make this, I did this as sort of like a one hero, one loser type thing, no offense. But if you wanted to actually make money with this kind of scam, what you do is you set it up for yourself, you claim that it's hard on the first go. The first time, you set it up to punk them so that they see that it's hard. Second time, you say, try it again, and you give them advice. So first time, let them fail. Second time, give them some advice. Tell them to come halfway up and then stop. There we go. And you're set, right? So you let them lose once, you let them win once. Once they win, say, I tell you what though, you may know how it's done, but you're not gonna be able to pull 3 in a row. I'll bet you a beer on that. Now you have a challenge. It's a simple yes, no, one-on-one setup. So you set it up again, set them up to win.
Right.
Say, let's see it.
Win.
Well, that's one. Try it again.
Set them up for 2.
That's 2. But I tell you what, you're not gonna be able to do it a third time. Go for it.
It's on the line.
And you lose. So that's a beer for me. Could not be simpler. It's so brilliantly easy, so unrecognizable. I'm a big fan of this trick. Thank you guys so much
Thank you
for coming out.
Anytime.
Now, when you're doing the tip over box, avoid the temptation to win every time. That's amateur hour. A true pro knows how to be subtle. If you're working one-on-one, make sure they win 2 out of 3 times. And it's only the last time when they were oh so close that they actually fail. If you have 2 people, set one up as the winner and the other one as the loser, you'll get much more mileage out of this effect. Speaking of which, I want you to send in your stories of success and failures and post them at the boards at revision3.com/scamschool. Don't forget, that's also where you can see every single episode all the way back to episode 1. If you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. If you're doing the Twitter thing, you can follow me personally at twitter.beer@a-time. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna get started on a cold beer.
Oh my God. Man, this is a really solid trick. Shouts out to the casual F-bomb that I dropped in the middle of that. That was kind of funny. Yeah. I forgot the multi-level picking a winner, picking a loser aspect of this. That's a really good aspect. This one, I guess I figured that the casual F-bomb was going to be bleeped, and I guess it just got missed. That was a bit off style guide. This is also, you can see, this is early days when I'm very first kind of flummoxed and bemused and amazed that actual Scam School fans are coming out to the shoots. I don't really know how to handle it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be mixing and matching some stuff. We got something incredible here. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Wait. Oh. There she is. Ladies and gentlemen. It's right there. Yeah, so now walk over, turn on that TV. I think you turned it off again. Okay. And then there should be... Hey, there you go. There's your boy. Have a seat at the table. I'll set up a 2-shot for us. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. I'll do this. I'll replace this shot with you. Hold on. Let's see. I got to go position layers. You caught us just after we watched the content, and now we're getting ready to switch over to... Oh, there we go. Then let me zoom this in. Hey, look at that. There we go. That works out. Here, give me some test chatter.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You did
16,
it.
17.
Dylan Theus says, a wild Subway Joe appears.
This is true. This is true.
I forgot about Subway Joe.
I don't know if I completely remember that.
Was it that was at Backspin? I think it was one of the great nights. We were maybe, I don't know. I remember us. Have you been on Great Night?
I go on your stream sometimes, and then I don't remember which one it is.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, well, so here's the game that we play. I got to figure out how to... Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Well, what a fine shot we have. How about that? So,
This is fabulous.
the first thing we do is we start the live stream. The overall meta. I guess do I have to... Have I told you about the whole business plan? Have I given you my TED Talk?
About
About the Scampocalypse? Does that mean anything to you?
I know you've talked about it, and you're like, big things are happening, Josie.
Okay,
Don't
yeah.
worry. It's going to be crazy. Everyone's going to need me. And I'm going to be like, great. I'm hearing that big things are going to happen. I'm hearing about all this gonna.
Well, all right. So, all right. Fair point. Fair point. So basically, really, the story starts in, I think, fall of 2023, when I got a phone call from a police detective in Colorado. And the police detective, turns out he was a fan of World's Greatest Con, and I only believed it was actually him because he had a .gov email address, like so-and-so police.gov. It wasn't like a .biz or info or whatever.
Right.
But we got on the line, and he told me a story about somebody who got pig butchered. Do you know what pig butchering is?
Nope.
Pig butchering is where, whether with romance or something, you build a relationship with someone, and then at some point, the conversation drifts over to crypto and how much money they're making in crypto. And eventually, in a long enough timeline, eventually the person says, well, what are you doing with crypto? And then they're like, oh, I don't know. You wouldn't get it. It's only for sophisticated people. And they're like, but I guess you could try. And then here, download this app. And it's a real app. And then look, your money's real big. And it's like, anyway, you do whatever you want. And then they put real money in, and they're like, oh my God, it worked. I made $1,000. And then it's like, now I'm going to make $100,000. And then it's like, yoink, all your money's gone. And the person never existed. And historically, the only way to do this was you needed a whole bunch of humans to run this romance scam. And so there are entire abandoned apartment complexes in Myanmar or whatever that are filled with human trafficked, usually women, to run these romance scams. So have you ever gotten a text message that's just like, it sounds like a random wrong number thing?
Yeah.
So those are the beginning of a scam, because if you respond, then they're all like, oh, I was trying to reach someone else, but you seem nice. And then they start up a conversation.
That sounds like a lot of work for, how much money do they get out of that?
That's right. Well, so here's the thing. In America,
I mean, obviously with AI, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
But you're exactly sniffing it out, because here, let me show you. Here, this was the first insight, was when I realized, let's see, I'll do this, was when I realized, if you have $10 million in the bank, you know to stay on guard against scams at all time, right? You know you have a nest egg that you have to protect. Mm-hmm. If you only have $1 million in the bank, you know you should be pretty good about scams, but there's not really, I mean, seems like a lot of steps to get all your money.
Yeah.
If you only have 10,000 in the bank, you're pretty much scam proof. Like, who would reach over for that couch cushion money, right? And so when I was talking with this police detective, he said, well, the problem is not the pig butchering scam. Like, I traced his money. He lost $75,000. I traced it as far as the Philippines, and I told him it was done. His money's gone. That's an international thing. It's Bitcoin. You can't get it back. And the guy said, okay. And then 2 weeks later, the guy called the detective back and said, I have wonderful news. A law firm reached out to me. They said they could get the whole thing back, and it's only going to cost $7,000. And he gave me a link to the law firm. It looked like a totally legit site. It looked, and what broke my brain was when I realized $7,000 is couch cushion money for this level of con. When you had humans doing it, it wouldn't be profitable to do it. And that was the moment that I thought, the bad guys have robots. It's about to get bad.
Everybody's getting scammed now.
Exactly, right?
That sucks.
Well, and then I thought even more about it, and it's like, not only like these guys were not worth stealing money from, and now they are, and then I thought, well, who are these people? They're people who have never been the victim of scams before. And then I thought, how are they being reached out to? Well, first it'll be text, then it'll be voice, then it'll be video. And then I realized, like, during the pandemic, everybody believed that video was trustworthy and that this was a good way to communicate and that you're talking to the real person. But then it's like, I don't know if that's the case. I speculated that, hold on, I'm opening a thing. It'll be worth it. You'll see why. There we go. Yeah. I speculated that okay, the technology is just going to get better and better in real time, so the deepfakes are going to get better and better. So I immediately thought, okay, what happens when this goes to 11? And I'm about to show you. Wait for it. I predicted what I first started calling a scampocalypse. Hold on. Hey, there we go. What do you say, Josie? How are you? It's me, a totally real person.
Right.
So at this point, I have a theory that there's going to be a lot of fraud incoming. And then sure enough, the big incident was last year when I went to DEF CON. I was looking up the numbers and I found this report. This is FBI data about scams powered by robots. And it starts at $2 billion 10 years ago. And then at the time it was 16 billion. Now we're up past 20 billion and we're on track for $40 billion of reported fraud. So that was the moment that I'm like, okay, it's definitely bad. And then, and then after that, I began to figure out how to solve for it. And that's the whole Wolfmasking thing that I'm doing. But the big thing is that this is the big thing that happened this week. Have we watched Starship Troopers yet?
Thinking. I don't think so.
Okay. You don't remember the bugs killing everyone and the good guys are actually fascists?
Wait, that does sound familiar. I don't know.
You may recognize some of it. But at any rate, there's a inciting incident, a Pearl Harbor moment, where there was this one dude who exactly was warning people against the exact thing that I've been speculating might be a thing in the future. So first, some people say this didn't happen. He said it totally did. Whether it did happen or it didn't happen exactly this way, there's definitely another time that it did happen. But basically, this guy tells a story about how he's a programmer in security, and there was a company that didn't exist and a job interview where he had multiple meetings with people who weren't people. They even joked about how when he's working on this code, the test code, he could look for backdoors. He didn't see any backdoors. started working on the code, and then his operating system said, hey, this program wants to keep working in the background. Is that all right? And he immediately closed his computer, shut everything down, and in 57 seconds, the program that he was working on for this job interview had stolen 100% of all of his passwords, his banking info, multi-factor authentication. Like, that was the moment when I realized this isn't hypothetical. Like, I have terrible news, Brian. You're right. And so, anyway, now all I want to do is be a war correspondent from the front lines of the Scampocalypse.
Yeah.
Is your dad...
So when are you going to give the solution part? Like...
Well, so I know step one is most people don't even know how bad the problem is, or like most people are still counting fingers. Like when I talk about deepfakes, it's amazing to me that everybody immediately says, "Oh, I know how to search for those." What you do is you put a hand over your face, and then meanwhile, like. Hey, everybody, it's me, Joe Biden. I'm able to put my hand over my face, and it's not really a thing. So it's like whatever they're teaching right now is already out of date.
I forgot that was like a filter thing people made people do.
Yeah.
They were like, you have to put your hand over your face so we know it's your real face. That's enough.
you don't like kissy face of Joe Biden?
No.
Oh,
No, I
come
don't.
on. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. And that's why we're live streaming right now. Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm interested in streaming.
Yeah?
A little bit. Just to grow my platform. Not really like my main stuff. But I am interested in just setting all that up and figuring it out. So I'm here at a stream looking at how things are done and talking.
Do you want to control some stuff?
I do, actually.
Okay, so look at that gizmo right in front of you.
This little box.
Yeah,
Yes.
hold on. Are there pictures on it?
Yes.
Moving and doing? Hold on,
Yes.
let me get this. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Now we got another. There we go. So here, try.
Someone asked what my favorite color is, and I feel like it might be a little obvious.
Yeah, it's obviously charcoal.
Yeah.
Duh.
Purple. Yep. It's definitely purple and not anything else.
All right, so here I will set this to position 2. There we go. So here, hit some of the buttons on that gizmo.
Guys, it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here, that's fine. Here, I'll walk over there. We'll see if we can make this work. There we go. Check, check, check. Yeah. Yeah. How you like that? Okay, so first of all, that bottom right one, the one that says 5, the little button knob,
Yes.
click that button knob. You can tap it or just click that button, the knob. Click the knob. I could just keep saying button knob, button knob.
Are you talking about the picture of this knob?
Both will work, but I like clicking the knob. There. Okay.
Okay.
So page 5 is your home base.
Okay.
At all times, right?
Okay.
So then try clicking the pictures up top. There you go. And then click the next picture. There we go. Yep. Yep.
Oh my god. Very interesting. Oh, what I do?
Okay. So if you're ever confused where you are, always hit that lower right hand. Go back to 5. Homepage. There you go.
So I click the knob.
Knob, button, button, knob, button, knob. Okay.
Done.
And then, and so then go ahead and you can put it on us. And then watch this. See that little preview there? If you twist this knob, you can twist through different presets. Oh, wait. This isn't working. Oh, no.
You just press the knob.
Oh, no. I just depressed the knob.
Press
All right,
the
well, here,
knob.
keep mucking with that. Oh, press those buttons. Okay, so you see the controls on there? Bot 1 basic and all that?
Yes.
Okay, so that picture, click the upper left picture of you. Upper left. There you go. And so this camera is that camera there, right?
Okay.
And then click that bot 1 basic. Okay, now control it.
What does that mean? Oh. Hello. That's the wrong. Look behind you. Is the wrong one.
Oh, it is the wrong one.
Yeah.
You guys.
This guy doesn't even know his cameras.
Oh, no. Okay, so this is set up on an out-of-date thing. There you go. It's this one. And then,
But I'm gonna use my mind to move it.
whoa, you are using your mind. How? How are you doing this?
With my mind.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I just said.
Well, I guess your mind. I could get this. I can move these fingers only with my mind.
Oh my God. How are you doing that?
Isn't that amazing?
Well, I guess you're doing it with your mind.
It's literally
Sorry,
with
that's
my
like-
mind. Is that
that's my
incredible?
bad.
So this is the follow a person thing. And then this is gesture control. You want it turned off because Justin Robert Young waves his hands around and then cameras move. But then, and then
Okay.
see this. So this is like level 1 of camera controls. You could go deeper by hitting the turbo button. And now, like, look at this. Let's say you want to lock this shot in. You can hold this. And then now it's got a preset. So we can take this over, wait here. We can like zoom out. And we can set this as like 2. And so now you got a preset at 2 and a preset at 1,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
And so then, and then when you want to get back, you know what to hit?
So,
Lower right. Yeah. Button, knob, button, knob, button.
boom.
Okay, great. Now control that one. There, keep.
Wait,
keep,
is this 2?
Yes. So the only thing I did is I mixed up 1 and 3 are transposed right now
Don't
because I
let
haven't
it
set it
happen
up.
again. Okay, for a second I thought you messed up the other one.
No. That one should be right.
No, Loki, I like this frame how it is.
You like what?
I like this frame how it is. I don't want to mess it up.
No, it's great. Then set a preset for it.
1. What happened?
Or you just pressed it. You have to hold it long enough to go to 1. Right now it's going to.
What do I do?
That's
What do
one.
I do? I was just going to Monopoly. That's not me. That's not me.
There. So here, I just tapped 2.
Okay.
And so.
There we go. Okay. I'm gonna hold it down as 1.
Okay.
It's going.
Wait. Well, actually, that's already set as 2. So here, just press 2.
Yeah. How do you undo the preset?
Well, you just override it by holding it down.
I just tried to do that.
Well,
didn't
that's
work.
well. You could overwrite 2.
So you have a forever preset for Squadopoly?
Well, for now, because what I do is I start with an opening shot on it, and then it swings over to here. Hit 3, and you'll see where it swings over to. So 3, it swings over here, and every day I set up a code for super hardcores to crack.
What do you call a cold dinosaur? I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to know the answer?
I do.
Well, then you'll have to crack that code.
I don't think I will.
No cap. I don't think I will.
I don't think I will. No. That's okay. I am the one thing. Okay, I gotta get Hamilton out of my head.
You have to get. Oh, Hamilton.
I've had that song stuck in my head all morning, and I actually don't need that in my life.
So, and then over here, I have a whiteboard set up. In fact, actually, here, I'll go ahead and set up the computer so you can see it.
Recognize me.
Okay, here, I'll post it. Touch the link and it'll take you to the whiteboard. And then you could doodle on the whiteboard and everyone could see it.
I'll doodle, but I have to doodle with a mouse. It's okay. I click on it.
Yeah, click on it.
Do I need to copy and paste it?
Or, yeah, probably. Here you go. Yep.
Let me on.
Now you can draw on it. And it's on there.
Let's go. Oh, it's clear.
Yeah. That's another thing that I set up. And here, as your happy 40th birthday Chernobyl disaster. Where were you, Josie, when
I
Chernobyl?
actually just did a poster about that in aquatic science.
Have you watched that? So the
No,
guy,
but I heard it's good.
it's great. I
I've
will
heard it's
totally
really
rewatch
good.
it. It is great. It actually it's already a good it's a good show full stop, but then at the end they spend like 30 minutes showing all the real pictures of the real humans
Yeah.
involved, and it is just heartbreaking. It's I just burst into tears. It's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good. I'm actually watching.
Whoa, somebody drew a really good picture of you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Somebody. It definitely wasn't me. I'm rewatching Project Hail Mary today with my friends.
It's great. Is it on
Yes.
streaming now?
No, I'm watching it in theaters. And I paid for the tickets because my friend paid for all my food yesterday, and I was like, okay, well,
Are you gonna do the audiobook?
I do need to do that. I need to find time. There's so many things I want to do, and being a senior, I'm just like, I'm sitting here, and I genuinely could be doing all these things if we could be on our phones or personal computers. Like, I feel like I'd be so much more efficient. But
If you were watching movies and audiobooks during school, I guess. Yeah, that's
we
right.
don't have anything else to do.
Well, you're graduated pretty much.
I'm literally graduated. We sit around. And the thing is, I'm in a bunch of college classes. So now I'm done with all my college classes. And so I'm sitting here, and they're kind of just like, oh, well, now that college is done, we just have to make up bullshit for you guys to do. And
Yeah.
so they just give us random stuff. And I'm like, you're genuinely wasting my time when I could be watching people play games.
Doing something productive with my
yeah, I
life.
could be doing something productive right now. I don't know. But
Okay, so while you're doodling on there, I'm gonna show you the other bits of business that we do on the live stream.
mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a tick. Here, I guess. There you go. Pow pow. So next game. All right, for anybody who's new around here, this. By the way, you can pinch and zoom and all that stuff, Josie.
I think I will.
Yeah, that's right. You can't stop me. I'll
You can't stop me.
do whatever.
It's showing up as pink. How do I make it green?
Then select pink because everything's inverted.
Why? This is crazy.
Yeah, there we go. So, all right. So all of these Scam School episodes, they all launched as one big old fat block. When the YouTube channel was created, there was suddenly a back catalog of like 60 episodes, and some of them got discovered and took off. Some of them did not. So the guessing game that we play every single day is to figure out how many views did this episode ended up going. This is the tip over box, the perfect impromptu rigged game, which was a much better episode than I thought it was going to be. So the question is, how many? There we go. Oh no, so much noise. So right now, if you go to biocow.com/YouTube guesses, you'll find, oh, look at this. We got guesses coming in. Biocow at 14,500. Matt York at 17,500. Oh yeah, it's Adam at 42,000. Banterat at 28,000. Oh, that's a good feature. I like that, Biocow. We just got the 4 guesses, so be it. Unless there's other. Oh, there we go. Kit Catricia, 18,517. Very specific. Nicely done. Here, I'll give you guys just a couple of minutes. Oh, there we go. Zoe Brings Bacon says 10,452. Yeah, the lowest one that we had was 7,500, maybe 7,300. The highest was 1.4 or 5 million. Hey, speaking of which, Josie, how did your... Oh, Curtis Hoffman, 6956, says 70,000. How's your video done?
Which video? Oh, the animation?
Yeah.
It went okay.
Okay.
It went okay. It got like 40,000 views on TikTok, which is not a lot for TikTok. But okay, I'm not well versed in how Twitter is. I don't know how much is a lot in Twitter. So I think it did well in Twitter. It got like 24,000 views and like 3,000 likes.
3,000 likes is big. Like the biggest thing I've done recently was when, let's see, when I posted, today is the first day ever a woman has beheld all of planet Earth at once. And then the internet predictably interneted. So this was a pretty big one. It got 92,000 views and 6,000 likes. So if this is the biggest one I've done this year, then you did that with your video.
Can I say? Well, fandom stuff is different. It's just a whole different ballpark and how it works because Minecraft stuff is like people be crazy. Like it's very intense and people who are in that fandom are in that fandom, so they'll like see all the artwork they possibly can. And it's kind of hard to get it missed. That's okay. It went a little bit better on YouTube than I was expecting, not just in general to do good. It got like 2,000 views so far, which
Yeah.
I'm happy with. Because honestly, everything else I posted and then later deleted has gotten like 5 freaking views. And I'm like, okay.
Well, and YouTube views are a special kind of views because like Twitter calls everything a view, whether anybody really watches it or if it just drives by
Even
their
if
eyeballs.
you skip past it.
Right. Whereas YouTube, you're able to track viewer minutes, which is way useful because like when you're looking at viewer hours, like I know what an hour of my stage show looks like. And then let's say there's 1,000 viewer hours. I can picture doing my hour-long stage show for 1,000 people. And I can think about the impact that makes. Whereas, the impressions, fake numbers, all those.
Yeah. And like TikTok is kind of harder to just like wave past, but like Twitter is like people are saying so much bullshit that you just scroll right past because oh my god, I can't.
Well, and one thing I've noticed is like everybody's really they're not even thinking about who they're talking to.
It's insane to me how people don't think about their digital footprint. Like I get so nervous about anything that I post ever. And I guess that's maybe because I had Musical.ly when I was like 7 and then I recorded a bajillion really cringy Musical.lys and then posted all of them. And now I'm thinking maybe I don't want to be like that again. So I'm like way more like, should I post this? But then I just see people say anything on Twitter and I'm like, the thing is, I feel like they don't think about how not to be like, no, I will be like this. Guys, the things you say will make people feel bad. And
Yes.
it's not even like in a way that you're making them feel bad because they did something wrong. It's just you are sad and you're trying to make everyone around you sad for no reason. You don't need to do that. Or like people will complain about something and maybe that person doesn't agree with what you complained with, but they're gonna think about it and they're gonna be a little dampened in their mood because they're like, why'd you complain about that? What? Guys, just calm down. We don't need to like every 5 seconds tweet about something that makes us upset.
Yeah.
Why don't we tweet about something that makes us happy, guys?
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the, unfortunately, all of the social media, like if you're starting from zero and the one goal is to get a lot of people retweeting your stuff, the number one thing you could do is just don't say anything good. Only say divisive things that people can use as rocks to throw at each other. Like, dumb other side be like, and then everyone on one side's like, yeah, screw that, yeah. And then you're like, look, I'm a stone. It's an unfortunate artifact, and we're only just now kind of coming out of the hangover of realizing just how dumb our diving into social media has been.
Yeah, we absolutely dove headfirst. It's like,
yeah.
oh my gosh.
Okay, so Josie, how many views? This is episode 78 of Scam School. Scam School had around 600 episodes. Mm-hmm. This is part of the back catalog that was included with YouTube. So before this is when these episodes were going out on iTunes RSS feeds. You don't listen to any podcasts, do you?
Podcasts or streams?
Podcasts.
No.
Yeah, like so the way podcasts used to be is before everybody had fast enough internet to watch stuff streaming, what they would do is RSS was really simple subscription is what it stood for. And so people would take their iPod videos and they would dock it and then they'd go to sleep. And when they'd wake up while they had slept, it would slow download a bunch of videos. And so then on your subway ride, you'd have a bunch of 5 to 10 minute things to watch. And so it's like there would be a video podcast feed for CBS or ABC News or NPR or all that stuff. So that's how everybody got this when we were creating it. And then some people would watch on revision3.com. And for a while, Revision 3 thought they were competing with YouTube. And then they were like, no, we're making YouTube content. And then they opened up the channel. So the question is, pretend you saw this tip over box. How many views?
How many views did this video get?
Yeah.
Ooh, how can I ask how many like subscribers there were at the time or something?
Well,
is that cheating?
No. When the video came out, there were no subscribers because it was just, this is part of the back catalog that was just on the channel when it launched. So the question is, which ones got discovered? Because eventually people discovered the channel and some people would go through the whole back catalog and some of them would be more popular than others. The range is like the lowest is, I want to say like 5,000 and the highest is 1.5 million.
Okay. And you want me to see the trick or do you just want me to guess?
Guess. Just guess. It doesn't matter.
20,000.
20,000. Good guess. Okay. So here, I'm going to put your guess in our guessing machine. Username, Josie B. 20,000. Oh, hey, Josie B. guessed 20,000. Good job.
Yes, I did.
All right. So there we go. And the real, actual number is, wait for it, 15,000.
I was pretty close.
Yeah, you were. You might have just won.
Really?
We'll see. Let's see. Oh, wait. It was 15,000? Oh, no, it's BioCow. BioCow was off by 572. BioCow said 14,428. Nicely done,
Shout
BioCow.
out to that guy.
Shout out to BioCow. BioCow made the neon diamond club symbol behind me.
Oh my god.
By the awards over there.
That's the color that makes my hair glow. So thank you for that.
So that's why I guess I could show everyone. You can't see it. doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right, next thing I like to do is, so here's the crazy thing. For 20 years, YouTube has been tracking. Like, it still has the data. It knows every single video you watched in the history of YouTube. And it knows every single comment you've ever made. And what I'm fascinated by is that is still kind of a two-way street. Like, if I respond to those comments, you get an alert today, 15 years later. So what I do is I go and I answer comments from 15 years ago. So Evil Knox 8 says, hooray for knowing exactly what the trick to doing it was. Hooray indeed. Oh wait, I'm not logged in as, let me switch over to.
Just some guy.
Yeah, I'm just a random passerby like, I agree, you have a good point,
Yeah,
sir.
you're right.
Hooray! There we go. You are amazing, and you are too kind. Oh, that's the other thing is, like, I think about what would be really unusual, and so it's like the rule is nothing but positivity. Came here to see the shirt on Brian after seeing it on Josie on the coin prediction trick vid. Ha! Amazing. Josie's here right now as we re-watched it.
Josie is here right now. You just stop it there.
You,
Yeah, I am.
you should
That's
join
where I thought you were gonna stop, and I
us
was really
for
concerned.
the daily live streams. Brian.
Josie is watching.
I like this. I like that you like this. I did the trick with a friend and it was fantastic. Got a beer because he can't do it 3 times in the row. Row. Hells yeah. So glad it worked. Why only 5 comments? This is Scam School. Heh. The early days. Now that it's the future, what are you up to? Does it work with a big box? Try it and let me know. Where did you from 11 years ago think you'd be today? Did you have a vision of HQ and all the things you do now? Oh man.
Nope.
Nope. You should join us for the daily live streams. I have an agenda. The answer. I saw the trick through already before the first 2 minutes. Let me see if I got this right. Did you? Question mark. I hope his hair is a joke. It wasn't. There's
Damn.
a documentary about it. About to hit theaters. It's called
Man, people.
Street
Wait, how many
Fighter.
years ago was this?
14 years ago. You want to see what Captain America Dad's up to these days? He has 1 subscriber. Oh, that's when I'm feeling really mean. What I'll do is I'll reply and it just points to them to their own content, which is a terrible thing to do. That's petty and I shouldn't do it.
Right.
Wrong, I think. Explain. First
Okay,
post.
you saying explain 15 years later
Yes.
makes it sound like you've been thinking about it for 15 years.
Even better. Even better. I love it. 100%.
You're just like, please explain. I've been thinking about this for so long.
I've thought about this for so long. That's the other thing is because, like, literally it's a human doing it. I'm doing it in a human way. So the machine learning algorithms is going to be like, I don't know why he's doing this, but that's actually him. And so the message actually gets back. Oh, that's
Explain to me. Yeah.
That's great. Kit Catricia says, I literally grabbed a matchbox mid-watch to figure it out. That's amazing. All right, I did it. I answered all the emails. And in fact, here, we could check messages and see if anybody replied to my replies. We go to
Your replies.
community, sort by newest.
No, but genuinely, like, nobody would
Yeah.
bat an eye at your hair now.
Oh, you mean my old hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just think it's weird how freaked out people were by it back then.
That's great. Okay, so some people are responding. Here we go. Here's a photo of me and you from when you were a kid. How is it this dude has only ever rocked the gayest haircuts his whole life? And I responded, and yet I still keep making babies.
Right.
Oh, and then there we go. Okay, that was a funny way to respond to that nonsense. Thanks. And then meanwhile, they're fighting with thank. I'll just say thank.
Thank.
How does this channel how does this channel and the other one have so many subscribers and so little views? That happens when you keep changing up formats. Some things get millions of views, some don't. Shrug emoji. Maybe stick to what works, chumps.
Did someone else say that, or did you say that?
Gina's. This is why it's usually not worth going back to the previous one. There we go. This guy says, perfectly edited. Thanks. Fantastic. I'm glad you dug it. I'm rather pleased with this one. I didn't realize it was looped until the third time through. And I doubly like that that the repeat viewing becomes the lesson. All right, and then we get into noise. Everyone eventually wants to fight with each other. That's the part where I just imagine everything goes into gray goo.
True.
True.
Sorry, I have to go.
Everybody needs a hero.
What's the opposite on the color wheel from orange?
Blue.
Thank you. I should know this.
I was about to say, didn't you learn all your complementary colors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 15 years ago. And then they never teach that again because why would they? And then I forgot.
Yeah.
Instead, I was making awesome art and not thinking about
Your hair is an excellent counterpoint to the background color.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Kit Katrisa says, learning debate skills when I was young made me much more tolerable online.
Learning what?
Yeah, it's Adam says that the phenomenon of everything devolving into gray goo, he says, I call that comment entropy, which sounds right.
Yeah.
It's the natural way of things. So what do you think, what do you think you want to stream on? Because a good stream should kind of work at two levels. You got the approximate thing, right? The thing that it's doing right now, and then kind of a long-term meta thing.
Wait, what do you mean by long-term meta thing?
Well, like, so let's say a Minecraft channel, right? They're
Right.
playing Minecraft. That's one level.
They're playing miners. That's
They're-
true.
if
If they're a Minecraft channel, they probably are.
Yeah. Well, so what I mean is they every stream they're gonna play Minecraft, right? Those are the little hops. But then for a while they're gonna play capture the flag, and then they'll play hide and seek or whatever. But then really they're also going to grow up over that year, and people are going to come in their life and come out. So when you think of a stream, you want to think of sort of the big arc, and you don't just want to think in terms of narrative arcs in terms of what you're doing. You also want to think about what the character is. Like in the case of all my stuff, Mono Rogue, Scam School, Scam Nation, the theme will be kind of standing outside of the crowd and being hip to what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
What-
What's the short-term thing? then?
That's what I'm asking. For Scam School, the short-term thing is like you can not know who Brian is. You can think he has the gayest haircut on the planet, and you'll probably be right. But you will still keep coming back because he keeps delivering the best bar scams that make you the most interesting person in the room. Like every episode of Scam School, you'll start not knowing a trick and you'll end knowing a trick, right?
Right.
In the case of Mono Rogue, it's the same thing for each one is an individual hop in my never-ending quest to become the perfect gentleman, warrior, and scoundrel. We start not knowing a thing, and then we learn a thing. And then over long times, you develop, lore in characters and backstory, and you're sort of, in improv, I think of it as building sandcastles.
I feel like you're saying a lot of buzzwords, and I'm not really getting it. That's okay.
Make this your primary. Okay, what is the thing that you want to do on your stream? Is it make art?
Okay. I think I want to do like here's the deal is I don't watch art streams, but I want people to be interested in art streams for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what can I do that's different than art streams? Why do I not find those interesting or alluring or anything?
That's great.
So I want to figure that out, but I want to start off with gaming stuff with friends because, that's fun. And I feel like more people are more inclined to watch that. But also sneak in some art streams and figure out and kind of mess with it and figure out what I can do to make it work and make people interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So that's a good plan because video games are kind of transitory. Like, I don't know if anybody's going back and rewatching archives of World of Warcraft videos from 15 years ago. Maybe. I don't know. Because there's some narrative in there.
Doing that.
But, or take a game that's no longer popular, right? But during that time, you're going to build up the muscle memory and the rhythm. Like, it's really hard to use one part of your brain to keep a conversation afloat and another part of your brain to, be live switching and doodads and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But those practice reps, it gets easier and easier. And then eventually you free up enough of your mind that you can just kind of freestyle doing a bunch of things. And then, so you mentioned that you don't know what everybody's getting wrong about art streams.
The thing is, I haven't watched a lot, so maybe they aren't getting things wrong, and I'm missing out. So, just putting that out there.
Yeah, but also, almost always, there's some part of... Hold on, this will make sense in just a second. Let me edit this. We'll do... Edit this. Let me crop. That's a crop. Little buff boys. Little buff boys. There we go. And let me save that. So, okay. So in this case, yeah. What you want to do is you want to, as I think of it, you want to immerse yourself in the raw feed. Mm-hmm. Like think of all of planet Earth. You can't possibly take all of planet Earth at once, but you could take a slice of it in society. So you could take the general category of art and then subcategory drawing, subcategory drawing teaching versus drawing doing, subcategory drawing teaching doing streaming, subcategory drawing teaching doing streaming, funny versus serious, and then eventually that's what they call niching down, right?
Right.
And then you can find in that one slice, you can eventually get to a place where you can see the entire room and you can say, where's the so-and-so? Like for me, when I took my college show on the road, the moment that the light bulb went on was when I realized that all the magicians in the college market were trying to be David Copperfield and nobody was trying to be Penn and Teller.
Right.
Like everybody was trying to be Coke, nobody was trying to be Pepsi. Mm-hmm. And once I realized that, then I went on tour 200 days out of the year. And then similarly with Scam School, it was magic instructions because all of the magic instructional videos were a webcam and a pair of hands and like an off-camera mic. There was never a real volunteer. Mm-hmm. Everybody was just like, that's the thing, get it? And yet they were wildly popular. And I'm like, well, this is broken and I can fix it. So
I can fix it.
What I do is I'll open up an incognito browser and I'll just pretend to be a rando who's interested in the thing. And I'll search for that thing and I'll see what I find. And then I'll ask myself, why is this wrong? Why is this terrible? And sometimes it's great. And I realize that's great and I'm not going to compete with it. I won't do that.
Yeah. But there are things to compete with. Just got to look for them. True.
True. And sometimes you could just make a bet on what will be a thing. Like that's what happened with cord killers. With cord killers, we were like, everyone hates cable. Everyone's going to cut the cable cord. It's going to be a thing. And so we started reporting, claiming there's going to be a cord cutting revolution. And then it became a thing. And then everybody cut the cord and they left cable. And then now the show's like, well, shoot, what do we do now? Now it's all about, we killed cable, sorry. Now here's how to find all the good stuff. And so that's and ultimately the structure is the same. It's news of movies and TV, on and on and on.
Yeah. But you
I
started
just
off with
made
something
a
different.
dick with 3 testicles.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm not a cop. You're the one with the gay haircut. I don't know. It's okay.
Yep. Oh. If you predict several revolutions, one of them is bound to be true. Start with predicting at least 20 of them and see how many work out. Yeah, that's also legit. Start 20 podcasts on 20 predictions and see which one lands.
1 million ideas.
1 million ideas. Okay, so we could check in. This is one other thing that we do on the live stream is I'll often check in on how a new video is doing. We had we had a recent one with Ryer is in the middle of exploding.
He exploded?
Yep. R.I.P.
Damn.
First of all, I was really surprised that this thumbnail is the one that popped until, like, for some reason the click-through. So I thought this was a good one. This is how you make a kaiju scream. And then this one's good. This is how you make a kaiju scream. There's a microphone, and there we are doing a thing. 22, 33, This one. This is how you make a kaiju scream free SFX library. Twice as much.
Because your face wasn't on it.
There's that.
Jokes.
No. That is part of it, because if you don't know who it is and you don't care, but from the comments, I think I figured out why the click-through rate is so big.
Why?
What does this look like?
Something inappropriate.
It looks like free sex.
Oh, yeah. Right, yes.
So,
yes.
because it looks like it says free sex, that's I'm convinced that's why the click-through rate. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
This is when I changed the thumbnail to what looks kind of like free sex.
Right, so I guess people were, well, you could just put that in the corner of ones with your faces on it.
Well, but then it's like free sex with these guys? I don't think so. Look at that
That
mustache.
guy's haircut is so
The guy's a gay haircut and mustache? I don't think
Oh,
so.
God.
But let's see. 2247 last hour, 2286 this hour. This guy's doing good. Good job, you.
Good job.
I'll be damned. Make me sick. Coming up next.
Is it 10:54?
Yes.
I have to go.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well then.
Cinderella, I have to go.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh, that's right. Do you need a ride? Do you? Okay. All right. Well then. Bye. You're not gonna say goodbye. You should. You got to say goodbye. And we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for having me. Where's my bag? All right, guys. That'll be it for today. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. So long, beautiful people. Huzzah.